So this is Joey here. Joey was surrendered to us last week with a few other horses. He is 8 years old and he was never really taught any manners. He likes to get right up in your space. If you have anything in your hands, you try to take it out of your hands with his mouth. That's really why I don't like feeding treats out of my hand when it comes to training horses, because they can get to the point where they're mouthy. I mean, he might see my finger split and think it's a cookie and try to bite it off today. We don't know. But if you can avoid it, do not give horses cookies out of your hands. Get a bucket, throw them in the bucket, feed them out of there. But I'm gonna go ahead and get him haltered up. There's a few things that we gotta work on. One of them is personal space and boundaries. And then also he needs to be soft when I'm asking him to do things. Like if I wave the flag, he shouldn't be kicking up at me. He should just be moving forward. So we're gonna work on some of that. Something that you can do for pushing horses if they're coming into you, is get that flag right on their shoulder. I'll push them away from you. So I'm just gonna ask him to go around here. He's tossing his head, he's trying to give me some attitude with it. Getting that shoulder in again, I'll just give a quick wave of that flag. He's paying attention to me here, still tossing his head. Once I see him kind of relax a little bit and maybe drop that head, once he's not trying to come into me, I'll go ahead and let him stop. I'm only doing what's necessary with this flag. I'm not waving it excessively. If it just takes one little wave to get that shoulder out and away from me, that's all I need. Now, if it takes more, I will do more. But you got to start off with as little pressure as possible. Right there, he's walking. Still looking in. I'm not asking him to come in yet, so I want him to stay out there. It's got to be on my terms, especially with these pushy horses that have no manners. If I don't want them to come in, they need to stay. Ooh. And that's about where I want him to stop. Later on, once he's got some manners to him, I won't mind if he comes up into my space a little bit more. But to start off, he needs to stay away from me. If he's not paying attention, I'll make some noise, or I might even wave the flag and get his attention back on me. Right there, got his attention back. We'll have to pet him a little bit. Tries to come into my space, I'll just ask him to back up. There he's licking and chewing, he's understanding that this is my these are my boundaries. That if I'm not asking him to come in here, he needs to stay out there. So now that we just worked on pushing around with that flag, I'll actually rub him down with it a little bit, just to kind of show him that it's not going to hurt him. Just hold the tires really quick, moving his feet. Try to keep you on that left side. There we go. So once he's got his attention on me, he's not trying to get into my space or crowd me, I'll come up to him. We'll start working on a few things, like asking him to lower his head here. That's pretty good there. From there, we'll work on coming down and picking up his foot. Since I got it up, looks like he does need a trim. And he's got some grip too. So before I put him up, I might throw some Thrush Buster on there. If he tries to take it away, I'm just going to hold it. I'm going to hold it kind of firm in my hand here, but I'm not going to be trying to yank it off his leg here. From what I remember from last time, he doesn't like picking up his back feet. I'll start off with the rope. Just gonna get it laid up on his foot, ask him to walk forward. It might take me a couple tries to get it, but I'll just stick with it. And there goes my finger spin. Just so I don't bang it around this, I don't really need it right now. So let's ask him to pick that up. And once he kind of gives to me here, I'll release that. Right there, I felt him give. So go ahead and give it to him. He is very curious, which is not a bad thing. But if he starts getting too curious and mouthy, then we'll have to make an adjustment here to help him quit that. Walk forward. Just work on getting back here and touching down his leg. I've got this lead rope kind of short behind me, that way if he does try to turn and kick me, I can come over here and get him to step away from me. Ask him to pick that up. Let's keep that pressure going. Might adjust and move behind. There you go. Gonna keep at this. He's trying to take that away from me. I gotta keep trying until he holds it nice for me. You let him get away with that, it'll become a lot worse down the road. I'll give him a second to think about that too, since he did hold it up pretty nicely. A lot of training is just giving them breaks too. If they're doing what you ask them to do, you gotta give them that release and let them think about it for a few seconds. It'll help you retain that information. Yeah, I'll give him a second to think about that. Ask him to back up. When you're asking your horse to back up, it should be pretty light too. A lot of people make the mistake of just taking that lead rope, trying to drive it into their chest. But it works a lot better if you just go side to side. You took a step, so I release that pressure. Ask them again here. Sometimes you might need to get a little bigger with it until they figure it out. You start off light. That was barely any pressure that time, and you backed it right up. So that's how it can help sometimes. You do have to get a little heavier with your hand. It'll usually help them get a little bit lighter. Because this is the good deal I'm offering. And the not so good deal is when I get a little harder with it. And they want that good deal. There, not so good deal, and you back right off. Give them another second. Now I'm gonna try not to drill on this. So I'm gonna ask him to back up one more time if he does it off of light pressure. And that's it. I'll be done with that for the day. Right there. Good job. All right, now I'm gonna ask him to go around. I'm gonna start off by holding my hand up here and take a step so I can release that pressure. He's kind of coming into me though. What you can do if you're doing that and you don't have your flag on you, so you'll ask him, and you just tap him on that shoulder a little bit with the end of that lead rope. I'm not hitting them hard with it, I'm just giving them a little bit of a tap. But he's got to learn that this is my space. It's the same thing we were working on at the beginning here. He needs to stay out of my space. He's going around pretty good. I'll ask him to come in.
Hi. Are you done with the side by side?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll let Justin know if he's again. Thank you.
Yep. And we'll go the other way. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm not going to come in with this lead rope yet. I'm going to see if he can figure it out on his own, and he did. So I'll just let him go around there. And he shouldn't stop until I ask him here. If I have my hand out here, that means he needs to keep going. So he'll stop. I'll give him a little bit of encouragement and just swing that rope a little bit. And then I want him to come in, take a step back, and bring that lead rope to him. He is doing a lot better than he did last time. That's all I'm going to do with Joey for today. I do have another horse that came in with him. His name is Alfie. They look very similar. They might be brothers, but Alfie does have a few more issues than this guy. But we did work on some of them last week, so we'll see how he retains that information. When you're letting your horse go into the pasture, if they're walking off like that, that's kind of them being rude to you. So I like to hold my horses here a little bit and make sure that they're looking at me and not pushing on me. I'm just gonna wait here. I have his attention. If he tries to pull away, I'll stick with him. And as soon as he got his attention on me, I'm gonna leave first. Now doing that will help your horse kind of respect you a little more. It'll make it over time easier to catch out in the pasture because when you come out, they know that they have to be paying attention to you. If you just let your horse run off as soon as it gets in the pasture, it's just learning that it can get away from you. So you got to show it that it needs to pay attention before you release it. Another thing I do with horses when I bring them in the round pen is I'm not going to start working them right away. I'll actually take the halter off here and try to wait until he's paying attention before I release him. see is a little bit worse. We have a lot to work on with this one. He did learn that he can get away from me just there, so I'm gonna have to work on that when I put him up. But when I first bring a horse in here, I let them loose and just let them get used to their surroundings first for a few minutes. And then I get to work. It just shows that every time they come in here, they don't have to work right away. That's Alfie. So this horse here, he likes to crowd you and also does not pay attention, as you saw when I was letting him go in here. He just wanted to do his own thing. So I'm really going to have to work on getting his attention here. He's looking for a way out right now. But as soon as he wants to look into me, hold some focus. I'm looking for three things here. I'm looking for his ear to be on me, his eye to be on me, and his nose to tip it. Once he does those three things, I'm just going to back up. He's coming in too close. He wasn't paying attention to me and he was walking right towards me, so I'm going to ask him to get away from me again. If he's coming towards me, he needs to have his attention on me. He can't be looking off somewhere else. That's when you have the potential to get run over. He had his attention on me for a bit there, and he lost it. So I'm just going to let him relax a little bit right there. If he is stopped, not paying attention, I can wave this flag, make some noise, try to get his attention back on me. He might leave, but that's fine, he could leave. I'll just get him to come back on me. It does look a little off in this hind end too. We'll have we're gonna take a look at that. But we can still work on the manners thing. I'm just gonna do my best not to push him too hard. Good boy. Good boy. So every time he makes an attempt, I'm gonna reward him too. I'm gonna praise him. I'm not gonna do anything petting him wise right now because he needs to learn to stay out of my space. Good boy. So he didn't leave that time. His attention came on me for a second. Good boy. There you go. I was just about to say, if he holds it long enough, I'm going to leave. I'll walk away for a minute, but right before I had the chance to do it, he lost the attention. Good boy. And I had another horse I was working with out here. Her name is Cap. She was kind of doing the same thing. But now she's actually doing pretty good. She'll hold her attention on me for the entire training session. So it might take me a couple weeks to really get him dialed in. But keep working on it. The minute here, I'm going to get the halter on him and start doing some work with him on the halter. Good boy. There you go.
Sometime today, I'd like to
Francis. Good boy. Good boy. Now, I'm going to go ahead and walk up to him. If I'm coming to get in his face, that's fine, but if he comes up and tries to get in mine, that's when I'm going to ask him to leave. You try to be good, you just don't know any better, huh? So something else I might work on since he did get away at the beginning. I might just hold the halter here for a minute and then take it off, get his attention on me, and pet him a little bit. And I might go ahead and do that a couple times just because I really didn't like the fact that he just kind of took over and did whatever he wanted to do when I first took this off. So I'll make sure he has attention on me. And I'll take some of that pressure away. I might give him a little scratch up on his neck. Good boy. Good boy. He's trying to kind of duck out of it, eat it. And this is also how I teach horses to kind of tip their nose into the halter. If they're looking away, I'll just get their attention on me with the halter here. And then once they stop, or once they come towards me, I'll kind of relax a little bit. He might be going for that halter right now too. Try to get in my space, I'll back him out of it. Go ahead and grab my flag. So now from here, since he does have problems with paying attention, every time his attention goes away or if he tries to crowd me, I'll just get that flag in there. Good boy. Good boy. And while he's holding his attention on me, I'm just going to do my best not to do anything or put any pressure on him because that's what I want him to do. But every time his attention goes away, I'll make some noise with that flag. If he wants to go around, that's fine. I'll ask him to come back here, and I'll just give him a break. He's got his attention on me, so I don't have to do anything right now. Good boy. Good boy. There you go. It's probably the longest he's had his attention on me since I brought him in here. Go ahead and reward him for that. They really like it when you pet right here in the middle of their forehead. And down their eyes too. Their eye fits perfectly in the palm of your hand. You can kind of give them some rubs right there. They really like that. So I'll give him a minute here, see what he does. Kind of coming up into my space a little bit. But he's not being aggressive about it, and he's paying attention to me while he's doing it, so I'm not really going to do anything about that. Now, if he's walking towards me and his attention isn't on me, that's when I'd probably come after him with the flag. So now that he's here, I'm going to do the same thing I did with Joey. I'll just rub him down with the flag, just let him know that this isn't here to hurt him. I'm not holding him here, so if he wants to leave, he can leave, and I'll just get his attention back on me. I just want him to be used to me touching him everywhere. And the flag is an amazing tool for that. Once he stops, I'm going to take this flag away. Give me a minute here. Right there. Now let him think about that a little bit. Go ahead and rub him down with it. Nobody cares. There, he's getting my space, he wasn't paying attention. There you go. So I might just do this a couple more times with him. I'm not going to go into further detail. If you have a horse that isn't paying attention to you and you're trying to work on, like say basic groundwork, getting it to center around, lower its head, flexion, all that, it's actually not going to retain any of that information because it's not thinking about being with you. It's thinking about being away from you. So you got to focus on getting that attention on you first before you can go ahead and start doing anything else. They're just like kids, you know. They have short attention spans, so you can't just start teaching them everything on the first day. You got to kind of get them engaged first. Good. Good. Oh. So he's walking around, but he's keeping his attention on me here. Now his attention's going away. I give him a flag a wave, ask him to come back. So I pulled him, I kind of asked him to come in, and I used the flag at the same time there. Good bowl. I'm going to go ahead and call that good for Alfie today. Get him pulled out again maybe tomorrow or even next Monday. And continue just working on getting him to pay attention. If I pull him in here and he's paying attention right off the bat, I might start working on some other things. But as of now, I don't think that he will be there by next week. But we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, I'm bringing him first. Yeah, I got a lot. This guy's tough, man.
He is. He's terrible.
If he gets away again this time, then I will catch him again and work on that again.